Hello! I've been making YouTube videos for quite some time now, and I get a lot of great response from my viewers, and I'm really grateful for that. And I get a lot of questions too. And some of those questions are pretty much the same. So I thought I'd make a short FAQ video to address some of those frequently asked questions. How did you get involved into woodworking? A few years ago I wanted to build myself an electric guitar. And so I looked online for tutorials because I had no clue how to do this. And I bought myself a router and a jigsaw, and I found some great YouTube videos that explained me how to use those tools. And these were actually woodworking videos, and that's how I get started into woodworking. Are you a professional woodworker? No, of course I'm not a professional woodworker, I'm just a hobbyist. Where can I find a pattern for this project? Well, for some projects I don't have a pattern, but usually you can find a link to the pattern or a link to the website with the pattern in the description below the video. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. I was born in Berlin and now I live in a town near to Frankfurt. What is your dog's name? My dog's name is Sophie and she's 13 years old now. I want to buy a new bandsaw, table saw, scroll saw, lathe. Do you have any suggestions on what brand I should buy? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you what brand to buy. I know only the tools that I use on my shop, and those I can hardly recommend. Can you tell me what tools to buy to get started into woodworking? Well, that really depends on what you like to build. For starters, I would recommend get yourself a jigsaw, a drill, a sander and some clamps. Can you tell me what finish should I use on my project? Well, I'm really not an expert when it comes to finishing. It certainly depends on your taste. The finishes I use on my projects are Danish oil for all kinds of small stuff, boiled linseed oil if you want the wood to look and feel more natural, wax for turning because you can apply it directly on the lathe, spray lacquer for small things if you want a glossy finish, and I'm a big fan of French polishing with shellac for things like guitars or furniture. Did you ever had any bad accidents? Well, I actually had a very painful accident with a belt sander. Somehow my hand became stuck in the sander and it only took a fraction of a second and boy, that hurt. But it helped me to develop a respect for all kinds of power tools. Can you make a workshop tour? Yes, and if you'd like to see my workshop, you can find a link to the video right here or in the description below the video.